The House will vote to impeach President Donald Trump on Wednesday. There are a lot of questions surrounding the if and how lawmakers can carry out an impeachment trial if the president is no longer in office.
Yeah, Fox 12's Sarah Hurwitz is talking with a legal expert about this. She joins us live with the story. Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I spoke with a Lewis and Clark law professor today. Now, here are some of the main takeaways. He says that a second impeachment trial is unprecedented. He also says that an impeachment trial can continue even if the president is out of office. And he also says that there's a lot of gray area in the Constitution in terms of the rules and the penalties for an impeachment trial. With the House set to vote on impeachment for President Donald Trump Wednesday, it marks a historic moment for our nation.
So now to be impeached a second time in the same term is unprecedented. It has never happened before.
Lewis and Clark law professor Tung Yin says with Democrats holding majority in the House, it only takes a majority to refer to impeach the president, which he says is the equivalent of an indictment. And he believes that could get done quickly. But can that impeachment trial continue in the Senate if the president is no longer in office?
I think if you look textually at the Constitution, the answer is probably yes, because the penalty for conviction in the Senate, were it to occur, is removal from office, but that would have already been achieved by the president's departure on the 20th.
Professor Yin says impeachment and conviction could bar any possibility of running for office again if that's imposed as a penalty. He says on top of that, forfeiture of the pension and Secret Service protection are also possible penalties. And Professor Yin says this is what might happen if Trump tried to run again in 2024.
The president then, this ex-president, might then defend in a lawsuit and say, no, that was invalid. You can't remove me and impose that conviction after I'm out of office. And now we might have a lawsuit over this. Now, my guess, for what it's worth, is that a court would probably stay out of it and issue a ruling that would say, this is a political question, the sort of thing that's not up to courts to decide. It's really up to Congress. Congress imposed its penalty, and that's good enough for us. Again, it's because the Constitution does not lay out in detail the procedures and sort of rules for this. And in fairness, the Constitution, our Constitution, is meant to be a framework, not a detailed nuts and bolts guide to every single little thing that can come up. And that's why our Constitution is short and concise.
And Professor Yin says the same kind of reasoning and a question applies if the president decided to pardon himself. Reporting live, Sarah Hurwitz, Fox 12.